Welcome to This Week on Xbox. I'm your host, Larry Herb, Xbox Live's Major Nelson. This week's episode features the announcement of April's upcoming Games with Gold and Xbox Game Pass editions, the launch of Far Cry 5, a massive spring sale, and much more. All right, let's get to those headlines. I attended a recent event for the upcoming Jurassic World Evolution and had the opportunity to sit down with Jeff Goldblum to talk dinosaurs, gaming, and life. Let's see what he had to say. Hi, it's Larry Herb, Xbox Live's Major Nelson here with Jeff Goldblum. Really excited him to talk about a brand new game coming to Xbox, Jurassic World Evolution.
Yes, sir. Yes, Larry.
You know, I had a chance to take a look at the game, Jurassic World Evolution, and when you look at the dinosaurs in the game, my Lord, they look like as good as some of the movies, right? And now they're not just, you're not watching a movie. They're your dinosaurs. You keep them in pens. You grow them, and sometimes
yes, that's the premise of the game. Yeah,
right.
That you're now in charge of building and making and doing every aspect, getting involved in every aspect of the park. Yeah.
I want to talk about your role in the game. How will we come across you in the game?
So, I think I sort of am a little bit of a host and say, here we are again, and here I am. I'm Dr. Malcolm, and maybe you know me, and if you're interested in dinosaurs, you know me from da-da-da-da-da. And here we are. And then I think I lay out the premise and say, you know, go at it and see if you can make a park. Mm-hmm. And you'll have a lot of decisions, and you're going to get very immersed and involved.
I don't know what's worse, treating these creatures like grist for the mill or propping them up as curiosities.
What would Dr. Malcolm say to somebody the first time they're sitting down to play this game, Jurassic World Evolution?
I would say, well, I do say many things to them as they are. That's what I do. I would say, I think I said something like, well, here you are again. It reminds me of when I was first on these islands that you're entering and encountered these dinosaurs, and you may think this is going to be a lot of fun, and it's certainly amazing, and there's much to learn, but I tell you, enter at your own risk, and if you keep your eyes open and your wits about you, maybe we'll all learn something about who we are as a species and what the right management of our intelligence and our resources is, something like that, you know.
Jeff Gould, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Yep, I think we all know what can and will happen if you don't listen to Dr. Ian Malcolm. Also, while I was at the event, I had a chance to sit down with the developers and play some of the upcoming game. Here's a look at that as well. All right, so what do we need to do first?
So at the minute, we just stuck this the first hour, you're going to get some exposition from the lovely Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros.
Now, why goats?
In what way?
Why not sheep? Very exciting news this week with the announcement that No Man's Sky will be coming to the Xbox One family of devices, including Xbox One X. Yes, that means 4K and HDR support for this beauty. Those are all the details we have right now, but expect to learn more about the game real soon. The upcoming Xbox Game Pass editions for April were announced this week. Those of you with a subscription will be able to enjoy full game access to RoboCraft Infinity, City Skylines Xbox One Edition, The Hunter Call of the Wild, Kingdom New Lands, Portal Knights, Cluster Truck, Sacred Citadel, and Late Shift. April's Games with Gold were announced this week and feature some great games. Xbox Live Gold members will be able to download Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Cars 2, Dead Space 2, and The Witness for free. The Microsoft Store spring sale is now underway, and this thing is massive. The sale includes over 450 deals on more than 350 games, Xbox consoles and accessories, movies and TV shows, and apps for Xbox. On the gaming front, you can save big on games like Forza Motorsport 7, FIFA 18, Cuphead, and many more. Plus, if you're an Xbox Live Gold member, you'll save an extra 10% more on games. Visit my blog at MajorNelson.com or Xbox Wire for the full sale breakdown. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is coming to Xbox One on April 11th. The game is set in the Viking Age and follows a warrior's brutal journey into Viking hell to save the soul of a lover. On a lighter note, the game will be enhanced for Xbox One X, featuring HDR support, 60 frames per second gameplay, and more. LEGO The Incredibles was announced and made available for pre-order this week. The game will drop you into an epic world filled with action-packed story levels and super abilities for you to use against the city's supervillains. Plus, the game will feature 2-player co-op so you can team up with friends and family. This week it was announced that Defiance 2050 is coming to Xbox One this summer. Defiance 2050 is a complete overhaul of the original game and features updated textures, improved resolutions, and increased frame rates. Terra, the upcoming free-to-play fantasy MMO, is offering players a head start on playing the game. The game officially launches on April 3rd, but if you purchase any of the 4 Founders Packs, you can jump in right now. In case you missed it, you can now pre-order Extinction on Xbox One. The pre-order includes a bonus trial called Bright Steel City, or you can pre-order the deluxe edition and get the bonus trial and season pass included. The full game comes our way on April 10th, so get ready. It's that time of year again. Roblox is hosting the Egg Hunt 2018, the Great Yolk Tales event, now through April 11th. This year's Egg Hunt game features new worlds, new enemies, and many more eggs to collect. Plus, those of you on Xbox One can get up to 50% off special in-game items during this eggy event. Far Cry 5 is finally here. This game is equal parts brilliant and insane. The cult storyline is intense, the gameplay is frenetic, and the sheer number of things to do is extensive. The open world layout is seamless, and I love that you can play through a few segments of the campaign and then just screw around and go hunting, fishing, or flying in the skies. It's very impressive and very beautiful. Plus, few franchises can create a maniacal bad guy like Ubisoft, and taking down a crazed cult leader is one of the best yet. Far Cry co-op gameplay is always fun, and now, from the get-go, you have the whole world for you and your friend to have fun in. Here's a tip. Make sure you do a good job of building up your resistance as well, because they'll be with you for the whole game, and they can play a big part in your success. MX vs. ATV All Out is finally available. And as you can see, Rainbow Studios, THQ Nordic, and their friends at Fast House, Bell, and 100% went through quite the effort to get me ready for the game. MX vs. ATV All Out features 2-player split screen, 16-player online, various competition modes like Supercross, Nationals, Open Cross, a freestyle mode, and much more. On top of that, the vehicle and gear customization is solid as well. Between bikes, ATVs, UTVs, and your rider, you can deck them out with the best performance parts and racing gear available today. The season finale of Batman: The Enemy Within released on Xbox One and Windows 10 this week. John Doe has now completely transformed into the Joker. However, there are 2 different versions of the Joker, and the version you experience depends on how you interacted with him up to this point. Very cool story mechanic. Call of Duty and backward compatibility fans scored this week. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare is now available in your backward compatibility library. This is another huge request from the community, and it's great to see all the excitement for this classic COD title. Trove Heroes, the latest free content update for the game, is out now. The update features the new Neon City of Luminopolis, an all-new expert class called the Vanguardian, and a beacon system to attract heroes to their challenges. New DLC joined Dragon Ball FighterZ this week. First is Character Pack 1, which features 2 new characters. Then there is the Commentator Voice Pack, which lets you enjoy iconic voices like Android 18 and more as commentators in the replay channel. There is a free trial for all 4 Battlefield 1 expansions taking place now through April 4th. If you own the game, you can try out They Shall Not Pass, In the Name of the Tsar, Turning Tides, and Apocalypse. That's it for this week. We'll see you next week for an all-new episode. Thanks for watching.